What up? What up? What up?
Yo.
What it do?
What's up with the fucking Raider Nation Live crew?
Check.
Thank you for showing up. We appreciate
In that ass. Every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday.
We're not playing, so we ain't in that ass. But however way you feel to do that, you know, you guys could be my guest. But
I got some jokes today, bro. Some jokes, and some more jokes. I know.
Comedy show today? What? Comedy show today?
A little bit.
Let's go.
Gotta.
Our star of our show is running a little bit late. Yeah.
I'm just texting somebody right now. RaiderNation Live in the building. Hopefully everyone's having a good one. One of those days. You know what I was tripping out on, bro? Like, I've been kind of running around all day. You know how the days go, bro. You know how we get down. Things happen. You know what life is. Oh, hey. Now we're looking at Gravy's extendo clip. No, but I was tripping out, bro, that I've seen everybody put videos up about Mark Davis's favorite teams. Besides the Raiders, the Kansas City Chiefs and the Niners are his favorite team. He can't tell a joke for shit. You didn't see that shit?
No.
You didn't see the clip of fucking Mark Davis sitting there saying, "Hey, so what do you think about, you know, the Niners and, you know, the Chiefs?" He goes, "Well, besides the Raiders, the Chiefs and the Niners are my favorite team." Get the fuck out of here. I think he was being sarcastic. Hopefully he was being fucking sarcastic, because if he wasn't, bro, damn, I was rolling around in his grave right now, bro. He literally said that shit.
It sounds like a pump up, you know.
Was he lightweight talking shit? Because I mean, I would have been like, man, fuck him. But I mean, as a businessman, I would have been like, you know, they're bringing me all this money, so I love them.
That's what I see it as. That's what I see it as.
Yeah, that shit was funny as hell, though, bro. Everyone was tripping out. They're like, how could he say that? How could he do such things? I was just like, dude, this is crazy, bro. Like, it's business, bro. It's just a business. But my buddy just stopped by right now, and he was telling me that he was in Vegas and he seen the fucking sign, bro. He said, kind of laughed at it because he always gives me shit. He says, whoever the Raiders are playing, that's who he likes. I was like, man, get the fuck out of here. But he said that the stadium looked dope because he didn't see it last time when he went to Vegas. The last time he had went, it wasn't up. But he said that he's seen everything all over it. He said it just looks stupid, bro. But anyway,
if somebody said that to me, Lo, I would question my friendship with that person.
Well, it's a business friendship, bro. We do business. It's a business friendship.
Still, I would say, you know what? I want to do business with you.
Well, I mean, I've been doing business with them for a long time, so, you know, business is business, bro. You can't get personal in business.
Fuck them, bro.
But you just give me shit as a friend, you know what I mean?
Fuck them, bro. Fuck them. I'll keep them on my side eye. Yeah.
What's good, everybody, man? Thank you guys for pulling up. Hopefully everybody's having a good start of the week. It's Tuesday the 6th, Super Bowl week. A lot of shit's coming out. Antonio Pierce was on the Rich Eisen show and also McAfee show today. That was pretty dope. I watched both of them. Kind of rinse and repeat fucking conversation, but kind of liked what he was talking about. Thank you guys for pulling up. Like I always tell you guys, be thankful for what you do got and what you don't, and don't drink and drive. And talking about don't drink and drive, the guy that we picked up, Robinson, that came in and made some good plays towards the end of the season. He got signed. He got signed yesterday. I guess he was out celebrating and got a DUI. So
wow.
Yeah, he got a fucking DUI, bro. I'll pull it up right now and shit, but You know how we do when we get to the chat and then go from there, man. Hopefully everyone's having a good one, and we're gonna get into it, bro.
Ready goon in the place.
Anyway, what's going on, bro? Salute to you, brother. Hopefully you're having a good one. Sean Johnson, what is up, bro? I will definitely pull up all the shit that you sent me today, bro. Thank you for all that stuff. And then there was another article that was put out yesterday, I believe, by Antonio Pierce, bro, that he was talking like the whole mode and everything that he was saying in the interviews was basically saying the same shit, bro. It's pretty dope. But we'll get into that too. Alfredo, what's going on? Hopefully you're having a good one. Ja, what's up, bro? Salute. I feel more comfortable with Luke Getsy's after watching a Bears fan explain. Yeah, Ja sent me something, bro. I watched that shit, and then also I was watching some other shit. Maybe Sanjeet was explaining some of the plays that Justin Fields was overthrowing, bro. Like, hey, Justin Fields was kind of bad. He's not that good, bro. But
I mean, telling you that he was telling you that shit a week ago, bro.
Yeah, but still though. But this is the thing about Fields.
When Getsy got hired, who was telling you that shit?
But you were also the one that told me to see Gravy was right to go to get Justin Fields. You're saying go get Fields. You know what I mean? You're the one that brought it up to me. Now you're saying that Getsy got there. Now all of
me. You like football coach wise? He could be coached up, the things that he does. He just does it. Now I'm starting to hear like attitude, mental breakdown stuff. You're going to hear that when the offensive coordinator's gone, bro. You know what I mean? The bad shit. Getsy's not saying that. Getsy's not saying that about Justin.
He's not saying it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll give him that. Get to the chat, bro. Yeah. We'll catch up. We'll get into it. Alfredo, what's up, bro? Salute to you, man. Hopefully everyone's having a good one. John Leon, what's up, bro? Hopefully you have your shirt on, bro. It's cold outside. It's raining. RaiderMania, what's up, bro? SoCal Sound in the building. Wild Turkey, what's up, brother? Hopefully you're having a good one. Arkham, what's good, brother? Call of Duty after this, bro. We'll line it up, bro. Robinson got a DUI at the valet area. Wow, bro. That's crazy. Jonathan,
that's my nephew.
Hergensheimer? Hey, what's up, Jonathan? Hopefully having a good one.
Yeah.
That's him?
He's serving right now.
Oh, is he?
Somewhere.
Okay.
He's a big time Raider fan. He's in the military. So, what's up? We call him Cody, but Cody.
What's up? What's up, Jonathan? Hopefully having a good one, bro. Strike Vader. Andy Reid got the honey barbecue cologne. Stupid. Rick Al, what's going on, bro? Salute to you, brother. Hopefully you're having a good one. All right, let me see right here. Fields feels like he's pulling Watson on the Bears and wants to leave and join the favorite team, the Falcons. That's what I was thinking too. When I said that shit the other day too, because I didn't realize that he was from Georgia. You know what I mean? But when I pulled up where he was from, that's like kind of a good place for him to go. I'll be cool with them going over there, and that'll probably be bad for us if the Bears trade for not necessarily, because then Washington won't have the number one, which is cool. But anyways, we're getting to that right now. Dark Podcast, what's going on, bro? Salute to you, bro. Raider Pete, what's going on? Gravy up. So you saying Field is or is it a possibility with Getsy higher? That's a good question.
No.
I don't think it's a possibility either. You know what I mean? I really, really don't. It says also
not anymore.
Not that it matters because we're drafting a quarterback round 1 or 2, no matter what the vet we sign in the quarterback room. That is true, bro. That is true. There's a lot of speculation going on, bro. There's a lot of speculation going on as far as I have it pulled up right here. Let me see right here. A lot of speculation that we're going to move up for Daniels, bro, at least to the 4th, see if we can get it. Jaw Raider, hopefully you're having a good one, bro. Salute to you, everybody, man. Power, Steve, what's up, bro? Hopefully you're having a good one, bro. Salute to you, man. Hopefully having a good one. I seen you out there. Hey, I seen your shorts on IG, bro, and he's over here. He has all the Super Bowl passes. He's out there doing his thing, bro. Shit's pretty dope. Took a picture with Calvin Harris. Yeah, I think Calvin Harris up there, one of the DJs. He's a producer, DJ. Pretty dope ass dude. Shout out, Power. Hopefully you have a good one, brother. We'll see you this season coming up, man. Arkham showing love right there. Showing love. Black and grayed out. What up, my boy? What's up, brother? Hopefully you're having a good one. I like McCarthy. Rick Al likes McCarthy. Okay, shout out Rick Al, bro.
JJ.
Black salute. Salute the channel. AP bring Compton Raider way. Let's go. 2024 big year for the dark side. Let's go. Jaden Daniels, keep AOC and get Russell. Hey, Everything was cool to that get Russell part. Night out. Just fuck with you, brother. Hopefully you have a
He
good
was
one.
listening. He been watching. He been
watching. Yeah, you've been watching. Aces, what's good, bro? Salute to you, man. Hopefully you're having a good one. Yeah, man. It's still the whole Russell thing, bro. It's still kind of. It's kind of. I don't know. It's still kind of. It just doesn't sit right with me, bro. I feel uncomfortable. Like I get itchy, like a wool sweater that your grandma got you. You know what I mean? That it just doesn't feel right.
You can't say, "Hey, get that out of your head." Just say, "Hey, is he better than what we have? And will we be a better team with him?" And the answer is yes. That's it.
You are right about that. You are right about that. Hey, Power, what's going on, bro? No, we really don't have a topic. We kind of just chop it up with.
We just started. We'll get it, bro.
We're getting warmed up. I'll bring up some topics. We'll talk a little bit about Penix being looked at. Us moving up for Jaden. Talking about Russell Wilson, stuff like that. We talk about a lot of different things. Yeah.
John Leon says a player that I like.
Oh shit, Holly, what's up, bro? What's up, Holly? I said, what's up, bro? What's up? What's up, shit? How we having to go, bro? My bad. I say bro too much. Shit. Shout out Ace is showing love. Says I also saw a report Mark Davis loves himself some Russell Wilson in Vegas. I won't be surprised if that's the one he wants. Shit. Come on, man. Come on, Josh. Stop it. Don't do it. I don't want to do it.
Say that's gonna be another Gravy was right moment, and now people are starting to see the idea that it's gonna be. You can get the quarterback you want, bro. You can get the quarterback you want. You can still have a vet, and that's what we want to do. We want a vet to cover for this dude, unless he, if we pick him top 3, bro, he has to start. He has to.
Oh, you're talking about Jaden?
Yeah, he has to start.
Whoever we pick top 3, right. Of course.
In my book, if we get Jaden, he has to start. But if we get one of these other guys like Levis or, God forbid, Bo Nix and
no, we're not getting Levis, bro. There's no way we're getting Levis.
Spencer Rattler and all these.
Yeah, I heard that name pulling up too.
People.
Hey, what's good, bro? Salute.
This guy has one good game and now he's a Raider, but that'll be somebody that could start, keep your offense in control. Shut up, listen to your offensive coordinator, and get things done the right way instead of bitching and crying and saying, "Oh, I want to start." He knows he's not gonna be there for a long time.
Beard Raider, what's up, bro? So I mean, look at like I said, bro. Even though and I'll give you your props, Gravy, because the simple fact is you did say something that it really didn't, it didn't hit until maybe the day later. Like it was one of those, you know what I mean, where he got traded. It's not like he wanted to go to the Broncos. He got traded, and the Broncos, bro, they traded the farm for his ass. They traded how many picks, bro? Crazy amount of picks that's going to affect the Broncos moving forward for a long time. So they might actually stick with fucking Stidham, bro. But yet at the same time,
bro.
Yeah, but they can use
gave up players too.
Right, they can use him for bait though. I don't know how they would use it because I really don't give a shit about the Broncos. Hopefully they fall off the face of the earth, football wise. Nothing disrespecting the guys that bust their ass to get there. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is that I see what you're saying now, and I get it. And then Russell Wilson actually did produce. I was actually thinking that we were gonna have a problem with them. Clark, what's going on, bro? Salute you. I thought we were really gonna have a problem with Russell, bro. But I mean, the way we play the Broncos is way different. But how he ends up getting moved out of the AFC, he's not going to go to the Chargers. He's not going to the fucking Chiefs, obviously. You know what I'm saying? So if he does land to us, bro, if the only way I will accept it is if this guy he doesn't take a big contract. You know what I mean? Because he's already getting paid. But I don't know, bro. It's gonna be a little different. If he pulls up, bro, I just feel it's going to be a different. I don't think it's going to be the right fit, personally.
I think he fits everywhere. But the thing is, he wins 2 or 3 games. He wins 2 or 3 games. Ain't nobody gonna be saying this shit. I bet you.
Jacoby Brissett? Shit. I don't know about Jacoby. I wouldn't mind him. Milton, come on down if the price is right.
You might as well keep Joe Garoppolo, bro.
Hey, what's good, Thorne and Raider Nation Street Club? Hopefully you guys having a good one, bro. Salute to you guys, man. Oh shit! Go to my IG, bro. It's Dirty Low, Dirt DIRTELOW, and just send it there, bro, and I'll pull it up. Shit, Milton looked like shit at Senior Bowl. Yeah, I know. Thank you, Dark, for hitting the like button. Shout out Dark, bro. But anyways, going back to it, bro. Like going back to Russell Wilson, I can see him coming and being effective. Because he is a fucking Pro Bowl quarterback. He is a Super Bowl winning quarterback. He did take a good-ass team, but he did have a good defense, too. And he wasn't playing like shit. He got embarrassed by fucking what's the name? I'll be right back, brother. I got to take care of something.
But you gotta figure with this. You guys got to figure with this Russell Wilson thing that I was having. And I know a lot of you are saying, nah, he's not a Raider. But was Garoppolo a Raider? You know, was Hoyer a Raider? And I know they sucked. But a lot of these dudes that we brought in, Stidham wasn't, and we rock with Stidham. So the thing is that if you want to win games, he's the most best option. He's even a better option than Fields is. Because Fields, to me, you know, if Getsy wasn't here and Fields was here, and we would have got Fields, you know, he would have been on the cheap. And we had to, if we wanted to we had to give him his option, or we could get rid of him. But the thing is that we would have to get another quarterback after a year, anyways. Everybody wants Fields. Is Fields a Raider? Or you just don't like Russell Wilson? That's the thing. Did you have a problem with Russell Wilson when he was in Seattle? The 1 year with Denver shouldn't get you pissed off and saying, well, no, I don't want the guy. I just spent 1 year at Denver when he got traded to Denver with a trading clause on his contract. You know, I'm not sure. I don't want to be confident in me saying that he had a no trading clause in his contract, but I know this: if he didn't, there was plenty other teams that he could have went to besides Denver. That being said, he had one of the best seasons in his career with Denver, even all that bad shit happened with minimal weapons that he had. He doesn't have a better running back than us. The receivers that he had, Sutton's all right, but he's not better than DA. I don't think he's younger than Jacoby Myers, but he doesn't catch everything like Jacoby Myers. Their tight end isn't as good as ours, even in his limited play. I don't even think their tight end's better than Hooper. The only thing that they're probably better is probably on the offensive line and their defense. Probably all the way around. Besides maybe a corner, their linebackers, and they have a better defensive line. Just about everybody has a better front than we do. So in the chat, honestly, look at the whole picture and tell me, would it be a best move as far as winning games? Take away all, well, he's not a Raider, this and that. Forget all that bullshit. Just say, if he wins his games, and that's what we want to do because we're tired of it. I'm tired of it. And I've been doing it for almost 35 years, waiting for this team to get good at a constant level. And then you can have a young guy just right behind him that you're gonna groom. You can groom this guy to the offense. And yes, if Getsy doesn't pan out, and then you guys are starting to hear the respect and the and the and the likeness of this guy has as far as coaching. You know, what type of tree is he in? It's a tree that all these coaches are doing by winning. All those coaches that are running this type of offense are winning games. It's the tree that everybody wants to be under, that's getting higher. So how could you know, if we had a Russell Wilson that came from kind of a thing like that with Pete Carroll, but and then he was one of the best top 5 quarterbacks when he was in Seattle. Comes for 1 year to Denver, has a good season, numbers are there, and 1 season, and then now just because you don't like him, he's not a good player. You can't do that. You can't do that at all. Cousins isn't a Raider, so what the hell, you guys? How come you don't say the same thing about him? But you would take a 36-year-old quarterback with a jacked up Achilles that doesn't have any movement at all over a guy that can move around, get around the pocket, good accuracy, can complete balls, and you know, people say that he's not good in the locker room. It's just all the bad stuff that you guys are hearing. You're not here. The good stuff is right in your face with stats, in-game stats. I don't care if he's an asshole. If he wins you football games, that's what you guys should like. That's just me, guys. You know, most of you know me, how my situations are, but my takes, but you know, I was with, you know, getting Fields, but there was some type of animosity or some type of problems with Getsy and Fields on an article that I've read, that I've mentioned, you know, a couple of times. Excuse me, a couple of times that Getsy wanted this guy to throw the ball because, you know, he wanted to make him a pocket passer. He called plays for that, and Fields was just do his own thing, and that can't happen. You can't be a complete offense when you have your quarterback doing whatever he wants to do, and your offensive coordinator has the right frame of mind and what the defense is showing them. And if you're just a plain good athlete and has that mobility that could get yards for you and stuff like that, then I don't think that putting him with Getsy again when they have problems from the get-go, I don't think it would fit. And just having that problem again wouldn't be the right thing to do.
You're still talking about Gabe said he's about 5 minutes away. Anthony said right here. Oh, so
no, it was I was still on Russell Wilson, but people in the chat, you know, my nephew said Russell ain't a Raider, and you know, I got on that. I said, well, is Cousins a Raider? Is Fields a Raider? What makes them more of a Raider than Russell Wilson?
Because it's Russell fucking Wilson. I mean,
you just don't like the dude. You just like all these people right here.
It's the history, bro. It's like, look, man. It's like, let's talk about the whole Aiden O'Connell, Jimmy G thing, right? I would have rather. I'm not taking away from Russell Wilson and what he can do with the ball, bro. I'm not taking away from him about that part, right? If he's like our last option, fuck it. We're going to accept him, but he's not a Raider. This is all speculation of what could possibly happen. Now, when you bring Russell up, because we need a quarterback, we do need a quarterback, right?
Russell Wilson is the last option?
I would say so.
You got dudes saying Brissett, bro, and Russell Wilson's your last option?
If we don't get the quarterback in the draft that we need in the first round, if we can move up and we don't get I even had a horrible scenario earlier. We'll get back to it, but if we don't move up in the draft, we're not going to know if we're moving up until then. So if we turn around and get a Russell Wilson before that, then guess what? We're not moving up. So the thing is, though, like I'm not
can.
I don't want to say that.
You can.
Right.
You still can.
You got to understand, regardless of whatever, like even what Dre's saying right now, we need to at least bring two quarterbacks in for sure. For sure, no matter what. We have to, because Jimmy G's not going to be here. Hoyer's not going to be here. We're not going to just run Aiden O'Connell as a backup or whoever's in. You know what I mean? So, look, we're projecting Jaden Daniels, Bo Nix, Penix Jr., Wilson, Jordan Travis, or fucking Spencer Rattler. Those are some of the names, right? But if you look at what Kirk Cousins hasn't done is win a Super Bowl, right? Or get into the playoffs and actually be effective. He fucking shies away when he does that. Russell has Super Bowl experience. He has playoff experience, so I'll give him that. But for it to fit what a Raider is, it's not going to be here. Even our coach turned around and said, they asked him, so what happened with Cliff Kingsbury? He goes, well, he's not a Raider, so it's not our business. You see what I'm saying? So in a sense, like, he doesn't fit that mold of what we want or what we really need. You know what I mean? We do need a good quarterback, but everything besides his personality won't fit as a Raider. You're going to tell me that he's going to switch up and be able to communicate with certain people in that locker room, bro? I don't think so. Because if you look at the history, if you look at the history of it, quarterback needs to be that guy, the ones that fucking everybody rallies around. He has his own office, his own parking spot. He doesn't want to be around anybody. He doesn't give out the number. He doesn't want to communicate. So if he's not communicating on that fucking level, bro, it's gonna yeah. Let's ride his fucking corner. Yeah, exactly. I'm just saying, bro. Oh, I said Goon's in here. Still a Goon, bro. Hopefully, having a good one. Okay, but anyway,
I could understand the let's ride because I've seen that stupid ass shit.
Right.
But you're hearing from certain people that who gives a shit if he has his own parking spot?
Well, okay, the parking spot. Let me.
Would you give a shit? Would you give a shit if he had his own parking spot when he won you a playoff game?
No. But
if he won you a playoff game.
No, everybody has their own parking spot, bro. I don't care. But his own office, his own this, his own that. He wants to be separate from the team. That's the whole thing that I don't like. These are just reports. But then also there are reports that he doesn't communicate well unless he's on the fucking field. Who else? There were reports having shit like that. That was fucking what's his name? Jimmy G. But then you find out Jimmy G is actually a fucking just one of the guys, but he just stood hurt all the time. So there's all kinds of shit that's out there. But one of the main things is that he didn't want to give his phone number up. He didn't want to come. Like, it's just different. He has a different vibe, bro. I'd rather start fresh because we got a fresh new coach, you know what I mean, that's looking at shit a different way. We want everybody on the same page, you know what I mean? I don't think he's going to come over here to the Raiders and be like, yeah, let's do it. You know what I mean?
What makes you think that Jordan Daniels ain't an asshole?
Jordan Daniels?
Jaden Daniels. I keep calling him Jordan. I don't know why.
Because the simple fucking fact that Marvin Lewis, AP, actually coached him in Arizona, and then when they left, he left. So check this out.
What makes you think he's not an asshole?
And then he also, listen, even if he's an asshole or not, Gravy, it doesn't really matter. The thing is that he'll be a team player. He'll be coachable. That's the thing that we need. We need coachable players. I think Kirk Cousins, even though he has that crazy ass attitude, I think he'd be coachable. I think Russell Wilson think that, oh, he's fucking the best thing since fucking sliced bread, bro. And then that puts a hindering on growth. Our own head coach has people around him that's showing him how to be a better coach. You see what I'm saying? So people that don't want to be coachable, even Coach Graham said that shit. He's like basically like this, like, bro, if you can't be coachable at this level, then I can't do nothing with you. It doesn't matter about talent. I mean, obviously, everybody's talented in the NFL that make it there. You know, you got speed, can do certain things, right? But if you're not coachable, then you can't learn and you can't grow. And that's the thing that I think he'll fucking end up doing to us. He'll end up like hindering us from actually getting to the next part because people aren't going to want to play with him, bro. Then we're going to waste that money and waste that time. It'll be a waste, bro. But I'm not saying he's not a good football player. Just not for the Raiders. Sorry.
Okay, bro. Bullshit to me, but you did mention something that I agree with. He wins football games. So
Jesus. That was
what matters to you? What matters the most?
Yeah, okay. All right, I'll give you that.
What matters the most? What haven't we had from our quarterbacks ever since some of these people have been alive, haven't seen good quarterback play. Then finally, when we get a decent one, opportunity to do it, nah, he's not a Raider. But Kirk Cousins will be a Raider. You know what I mean? Field Brissett will be a Raider.
To be honest with you, even though the fact that Fields is not coming anymore, I thought maybe he would have been a little bit of a. It would have been hard for him to actually like fit into, me personally. But I think he would have. I think he would fit better than fucking Fields. No bullshit.
And I'll tell you one thing, bro. None of these players, they ain't all into the feelings are getting butthurt because what you're saying about them.
What do you mean?
We say, oh, DA's an asshole. He doesn't give a shit.
Nah.
Oh, JJ's an asshole, or this person's an asshole. They don't. Fan base. They want to be cool with the fan because we got a good fan base. You know what I mean? We'll ride with you. You
already said let's ride, bro. I don't like that.
Well, no, I've been saying we'll roll with you then. Let's roll. Let's roll. Well, anyway, we'll be by your side. You know what I mean?
Come on, bro. Now you're fucking bringing Jake into this motherfucker. Come on, bro. Like, what are you doing?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. Whatever it is that you think that you'll be cool with the dude, that's fine with me. But what matters the most is like he could be a good ass dude. What if he's a good fucking locker room guy, but he sucks on the field? What are you gonna think about the guy? He sucks.
Yeah.
Right. True. Okay. But if he's an asshole around the neighborhood and he's winning playoff games, you're gonna say the dude ain't good or what? That's impossible to fathom to me. When we haven't had it, when we had a quarterback like that in years, you should be happy that you should be happy that hey, we're gonna get Russell Wilson. We're gonna win some football games, unless he totally takes a shit. DC did all right. DC did all right.
We can hear you, bro.
I know why.
DC did all right. You know what I mean? But we got tired of that shit. He's a locker room guy. DC was a locker room guy. Everybody loved DC. But look, we got tired of his shit. What wasn't he doing, Lo?
Winning games.
What was it?
No. It wasn't that he wasn't winning games. He was just throwing
damn.
No, he was
Skip. Damn Skip.
Hey, how you guys doing?
What's up,
neighbor? How you guys doing?
Dude, get me all mad and shit already, Gabe. You back me up, bro.
So Night Out saying right here, check this out. Denver is a shitty place to play anyway. Some greats need that change of scenery. 1.2 mil with Russell still gets paid, and we can use that money on the O-line and defense. All right. Also, hold on. Let me go back up here. I seen somebody else.
Shout out to the 91 in the chat.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody, bro. Gotti said right here, Wilson over Fields and Cousins. Cool. It says, SoCal Sal says, with our luck, Wilson will get hurt like Rodgers. One thing about Wilson, I'll give him this, that he does win games. Okay, I'm giving him good. I'm giving him pointers, right? I'm giving him plus.
He don't
right?
get hurt. Don't say he gets hurt.
He doesn't get hurt. He doesn't get hurt. That guy.
I was saving that. Bro.
He's a scrapper. Guerrero, what's up, bro? Salute to you. Hopefully you having a good one, bro. 2 cents. What's up, bro? Sorry, I missed
Guerrero. What's up?
Messages, bro.
Dre, what's up?
What's up, everybody? I'm trying to catch up to everybody, man. Rick,
Wiki.
Kills, what's up? Russell always was scared of Mad Max. Yep. Hey, he doesn't have Chandler Jones chasing his ass no more. So, you know what I mean? Miguel, what's up? Didn't we just beat Russell twice? Yes, I believe so.
They got the heater.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
What's up, Gabe?
What's up, Gabe? Bro. Show love to Gabe. What's up, bro?
Gabe. This dude got me all going at it with them already.
Dre says right here, if we have strong enough leaders in the locker room, that Eagle will be already. Eagles will be checked at the door. If you can play, you'll fit in. All right. I'm listening. I'm listening. You kind of turning me to the Russell, bro, but I told you guys, it'll be fine. I just got to etch a sketch that let's ride shit. And then once he fucks up one time, bro, then it's a wrap for him. They're going to be bringing all the shit out. You already know how the Raider fans are, bro. You know what I mean?
How would he fuck up?
I'm just saying, if he does fuck up, he lose one game, oh, it's all over. You know what I mean? He doesn't throw interceptions. He can ball, bro. Send me I sent you a wild trade scenario. I'll pull it up right now, Mike. Sean, I'm just trying to catch up to everybody. Wilson wants to be on his hero shit. Maybe, bro. Vic, what's going on, bro? Salute. DC was the best since Rich, but since 2016 he fell off. Got to get a young QB who can be there for a minute. Russ ain't got but a few seconds left on him. Okay, that's true. Oh, it's hard. Chili Pepper, what's up, bro? Salute. If I don't get how you can judge him when we haven't won shit, yeah. Who gives a fuck if he wins? That's true too.
What's the other option? The dude's corny as fuck. So was Derek Carr, bro. Derek Carr was a corny ass motherfucker, dude.
Yeah, he was too. He was. I give you that. Cheers to that. Gabe, talk to me, bro. I'm just sitting here. I'm drowning over here. I'm starting to like it more and more, bro.
Everything I said to him was correct, and he's just trying to find things to make it not, Gabe. So you back him up or do something, bro.
Hey, he did pull Sierra.
What are we talking about?
Give him a lifeline. Give him a lifeline.
We're talking about Russ again?
We're just talking about quarterbacks, and that was one of the first things that came up was Russell.
Russell fucking.
And it wasn't me.
Who was it?
I can't remember. It was somebody brought it up.
Jaden Daniels.
Super Omicron says, "Who gives a fuck if he wins? A team that lost." That's funny as fuck.
Okay, then you roll with the AOC and a young guy and see how you feel after that. You know, I'm down for that, but if just the dude could win some games for you.
Who, Russ?
More than a rookie. Yeah, more than a rookie would.
I think
unless we get a CJ Stroud type, you know, Jaden Daniels like CJ Stroud.
Oh, you mean
there ain't no guarantee. Ain't no guarantee we're gonna get him either, though.
But look, yeah, that's true too.
I'm gonna be like the mattress guy. Don't be like the mattress guy. I guarantee it. The fucking men's warehouse. The men's warehouse.
Men's warehouse. You like the way I look. I guarantee it. Nah. So my 2 cents basically says right here, Raiders' MO is to bring in old vets, doing so as needed, a minimal return on investment. Raiders' best bet is to basically draft a quarterback. We have not drafted a quarterback.
Yes, that's what we have to do now, dog. Like all the other,
that's what it is.
All our options. I think all our other already explored every other option, dog. It's might as well let's do this one. Come on. Okay.
That is true. That is true.
We've explored all the other options. We've explored going to free agency. We've explored doing this. Let's fucking go and get our guy. Fuck it. I mean, that seems to be the way that teams are winning nowadays. So let's fucking go copy them, dog. Fuck it. I mean, we gotta do something.
Miguel, I don't remember going that hard with Garoppolo, man. I knew I was down for it. But I don't think I was super high on him. But
Rick
it was just a veteran.
McCarthy, so
it was just a veteran that did some things in the playoffs. You know, he got hurt, but damn.
Fucking Night Owl said the Queefs got Taylor Swift, so we need Sierra.
Exactly. Sierra's better.
Yeah, Sierra's way better. Yeah. Shout out Raider Room, bro. Hopefully you're having a good one, bro.
If Sierra went heads up with Swifty, Should blow her ass up.
So Sean says right here, it says, it was trading up to number 1 and forcing Washington to have to trade with us. Cliff and Washington want Caleb. So, and they will have to give us mad draft capital to go 2nd overall and draft Daniels. Yeah, but I think they know that we want Daniels because everybody knows that we want Daniels, and all the stuff that you sent me earlier about everybody looking at everything's pointing to JD5. So once that happens, bro, you know what I mean? They already know what we want to do. You know what I mean? He said backpedaling like Prime Dion. Fucking Miguel.
I wasn't that high on Jimmy G. Like he said that way.
But yeah, I mean, it's a thinking man's game, bro. If you really, really look at it, bro, they know what we want to do. They know that we want to go there, so they're gonna try to take everything they can from us, and that's the name of the game. Anywhere that we going, like even Chicago could turn around and take Caleb Williams at this point. You know what I mean? Because they know Washington wants him. So Washington already knows that they already have that right there, so they can get some shit from Washington right now, right off top, with not even trading anything, and still get fucking picks for the future. And clean up just with that number 1 pick overall right now because they want to go for Jaden. So
that's right. I want to see Sierra shake it instead of Taylor Swift, bro.
Shake it, don't break it.
We could
Who would you rather see twerk? Who would you rather see twerk, bro? Sierra or Taylor Swift?
Me? Who would I rather see twerk?
What are you talking about, bro? Come on. We can actually go and see Sierra twerk right now. I'm gonna bring up one of her videos. From Caleb to Penix.
I don't see any. I'm not real high on Bo Nix, bro. A lot of people are.
I'm high.
Bo Nix is averaging me, bro. I like Penix. You know what Josh said about Penix. He's a big ass dude. He's football ready, and you can see that he'll take the punishment of the NFL just so we can hold up to it. But that, you know, he's gonna move up. I think both them dudes are gonna move up. But you're telling me that Rattler's gonna move up to 2nd round, end of 1st round, but. Yeah, one good
I'd rather take a chance on Jordan Travis.
Yeah,
that's my dude. That's my dude right now.
I would take a chance on him too. There's a lot of things in this draft. There's a lot of offensive line, a lot of offensive linemen, and also a lot of quarterbacks. So either way, if we get whoever we pick up, that's once they got the Raider uniform on, they're signed, whatever or not, who gives a shit what's going on, bro? Once they're actually physically signed and they're a Raider, I'm backing them up no matter who the fuck it is.
A huevo. I'm sure my bad.
Even if it's Russell Wilson.
Even if it's Russell Wilson.
Would you roll? Would you roll with Russell Wilson?
Did we back up the McDuffie? If we backed up McDuffie, we could back up.
Yeah. You're not gonna back up fucking Russell Wilson. Come on, bro. You know what I mean? Look it. If I backed the fucking Jimmy G, bro. You can go back and hey man, I wanted him before that, and I did want him before the whole fucking debacle with fucking Carr when he went down. I was like, get Jimmy G.
I didn't want him, but
no bullshit. I came this close to getting him getting a jersey. We even had a show with fucking the Sportsman that's saying if he does any good, he was gonna get a fucking jersey, but he knew he wasn't, so he wasn't gonna spend the money. So he already knew, bro. But he was still a Raider, though, dog. Like no matter what, you put the uniform on, I'm backing you. Now, if our coach and our offensive coordinator said we're gonna go get fucking Russell Wilson. Let's hide, bro.
That's like when you go out. It's like an example. It's like when you go out, dog, and they're a part of your party and shit like that, and some dudes come up and they're fucking acting a fool and they want to get down with that some person or they want to act problems with that person. You're going to back that person up, bro, because he came with you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. You know, so it's just like I don't know, man. You have to. I mean, that's just the way I see it, like that. Like it's that he was with us, right? So I mean, I'm gonna back him up to what he can, but I mean, I am also like on our shows, I am also gonna call him out. You know what I mean? When he plays like shit.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, he's still gonna be, he's still gonna have my, he's still gonna have my attention and my, my full fucking, hope that he does good on Sundays. But at the end of the day, if he doesn't, I'm gonna be the first one to call him out. But I'm gonna be the first one to back him up if he if anything, if he gets into anything or something like that. Like that's still just the way it is, bro.
Unless your name is Marcus Peters, you can't be a Raider.
I was gonna say Michael got on me with Trayvon Mullen, right?
Yeah.
Would you rather have Trayvon Mullen or Marcus Peters? I'd rather have Trayvon Mullen. At least with Trayvon Mullen. At least with Trayvon Mullen played, dude, he got turf toe, bro.
Well, turf toe's a motherfucker, bro. Regardless of whatever, we don't have either.
Marcus Peters had turf toe in his head. He was so damn fucking whack.
So Waller.
So check this out. So in one of the shows, somebody had messaged me. I forgot who it was. I can't think of it off top, but he was all in on Baker. And I haven't talked about Baker, and I don't know. I'm a fat guy at heart. You hear Baker. You know what I mean? He's a baker. I'm thinking cakes.
I just don't think that. I just don't think that the fucking he did too good he rejuvenated his career in Tampa. I just don't think he's gonna leave Tampa.
Yeah, I think
he ain't no Raider. He ain't no Raider.
Yeah, he ain't leaving Tampa though.
Baker Mayfield ain't no Raider.
Bro, relax. You're over here all in on fucking on Russell Wilson, and he's not even a Raider neither.
If we could get Baker Mayfield, I'll make an exception with Wilson.
Okay, so then,
I don't see us getting Baker Mayfield.
No, I don't see him.
I don't see him leaving. I don't see them as soon as I don't know if they'll even let him hit free agency, but I think they'll probably get something done right before it happens or whatever. They're probably going to negotiate up into the point, right up into the deadline. You know what I mean? For free agency right before it probably starts. But I think they'll have him sewed up. You know what I mean? In Tampa though, because they also had a pretty good record. They made it to the playoffs, so they ain't in no position to probably trade up either as well. You know what I mean? To go up and get a top tier quarterback. And the way Baker played for them last year, they don't need to. You know what I mean? Baker looked like he kind of rejuvenated his career a little bit over there. So I just think that I think for sure he'll stay in Tampa though. So I think that's why there's not so much noise about him.
Yeah, but I mean, it would be nice to bring him. I would take Baker in a second.
He's on a 1-year contract.
Yeah,
probably.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think they're gonna let him. They won't let him hit free agency. I think they'll end up extending him before he actually hits free agency.
Yeah,
and I could see Tampa moving up, but they're way down there, huh?
Yeah, good. They're like maybe 25th, 26th, maybe roughly. Moving
up to get one of these young dudes like Penix.
So cold out here. My shit
is it?
Moving up to get that, and then they said, hey, we're gonna go younger instead of Baker. He might want some more money. Shit, swoop his ass up.
It just looks like you're smoking.
I'll be down. I'll be down with that.
So Ryan Jensen is retiring. May have Baker rethinking his options, because if he has to go, if he's going to have options this year, so hey, that might be. I wouldn't mind Baker, bro. Like I'd be all in on Baker quick than a motherfucker, because he just fits the scheme just the way he is, bro. He is the number 1 overall pick. You know what I mean? He was a first round draft pick. Yeah, so like, you know what I mean? To compare to Russell Wilson was like, I like Russell, bro. I really, really do. I always have. I thought he was a good player, but I mean, all the off the field type shit. If he's winning and people can get the respect of the locker room, bro, and he has a Raider uniform on, I'm fucking rocking it. I'm not buying it.
It can be Gale setting up scenarios. Baker goes to Minnesota.
That might be a possibility.
Your guy will be available right there. Look.
Shit.
Who comes to Vegas, dog? Cousins? My cousin?
Your cousin? Primos? Fucking
Primos.
Primos?
Kurt Primos will come to the Raiders, dude.
Fans would hate me for this, but might as well get Kirk Cousins. Nah, we're actually talking about Kirk Cousins. You know what I mean? Gabe was still like, so if you guys haven't been to the show last year, when we were in the debacle of who we were going to have as a quarterback, Gabe was talking about Kirk Cousins then, and Gravy was bringing up Justin Fields. There was
talking about it before he got
Russell Wilson, bro. No talks with Russell Wilson. So, and especially with
at first, before that, we were saying dish out a bunch of money for Lamar when he was available. Remember? And then came.
Oh yeah, but we weren't going to do that. Yeah, that wasn't going to happen.
We could have. He could have went out there and got a bunch of money from.
Yeah, then what was going to happen? He's going to have the same results as this year. We would have had nobody. DA would have been here. Oh, no, bro.
Same results. What, the MVP of the NFL?
He got MVP.
He should.
No, I think the MVP should be coming out like tomorrow, the next day. Or
the only thing though is that what happened in the playoffs, though. You know.
That's what I'm saying. The same result. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, Zay Flowers.
One game and done. And done, though. You know what I mean? So it's like
Zay messed him up there.
Yeah, but Zay had that play, but I mean he didn't play good all like the first half. You know what I mean? They fucking had 3 points up into the halftime, and it's just like that explosive ass defense, offense that they had. You know what I mean? And they even got Mark Andrews back in that game, which was crazy. That he even came back, but yeah, man, they just I don't know. He seems to. That's gonna be his that right there is going to be Lamar's. You know, that's what they're gonna always point at, dog, because he hasn't succeeded in the playoffs at all.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's gonna be that he's getting that much money and they can't get him. Besides Flowers, he ain't gonna be able to get anybody else. You know what I mean? That's a lot of money getting paid.
I like Isaiah Likely. I mean, I like Mark Andrews, Zay. I know what's his name's older. I know what's his name's a little older, but I like Gus Edwards. You know what I mean? The run game is pretty good. I mean, they've had first round picks that just don't pan out, like Bateman, and then they I guess they thought Beckham would be better, but. I mean, they got some weapons. It's just, to me, that at the end of the day, like, because they were the most dominant team, like, I couldn't really see any holes in them going into the playoffs. But I don't know, man. It's that had a lot to do, I think, with the quarterback too, like in that game too, because as much as I like Lamar, bro, like that's still his that's still the thing that everybody's gonna point to, like, you know what I mean, at the beginning of Peyton Manning's career, you know what I mean? When he couldn't get over the hump, he couldn't get over the hump. He kept losing in AFC championship games like that. So until he gets over that hump, you know what I mean? He's basically like James Harden. You know what I mean?
Go ahead.
After the Super Bowl, the free agency comes up. That's what I'm gonna be. More excited about what we do. Now, you guys know my view. It might be. I was thinking last night. It might be a little outlandish, but if now what you're seeing teams doing now that are up there playing after our season is over with is are teams that go for that risk. You know what I mean? Like Houston going for that number 1 pick, which we can do. Going for free agents that are going to be a little bit of money. That's what the teams are doing. Like getting McCaffrey for the 49ers and things like that. They're shelling out their picks, saying really not. I don't give a shit about those picks. I want to win right now.
Yeah.
Now, if you're up to like the Rams did, they boatload all these superstars on their team and won 1 Super Bowl and then had a suck season after that. And then this year, they come up and they have a pretty good season at the end with their lower draft picks, like Puka and then they panned out for him. So if we do that, then that'll be dope. But we gotta hit big time on free agency. Not get Chandler Jones iffy on their late stages of it. You know, Chandler Jones was Hall of Fame when he left the Cardinals. And we were thinking that he was gonna pan out that way, but he never did. He's worse now. That was the only superstar pick we got, right?
Michael. Hello, Michael.
Guerrero.
Buenas noches. Buenas noches. How you doing?
So
tried out this new phone, see what the AI is all about. The 24 Ultra, whatever. They say the phone has AI on it. Let's see. We'll see.
It says AI. It has AI.
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 AI. So I honestly think the Falcons or Vikings are going to take JJ McCarthy. Okay, it says Puka was a 5th round. What a find for the Rams, right? Peace out, Raider family. Great show. Get faded. Love one another. All smiles. No cries, Raiders. Raiders till I die. Sign off. Hey, brother. Have a good night, bro. Salute you. Thank you for pulling up, man. I appreciate you.
My sources. Yeah, checking my sources, dog. I just, my Twitter sources. Just Adam Schefter and those are my sources.
Twitter sources.
Those are my sources, dog. Once they tweet, those are my sources.
Yeah, those are my sources. I know a guy that knows a guy.
I know a guy, dog.
Hey, my source, no bullshit. I get all my source shit from fucking Sean Johnson. Sean Johnson finds shit and sends it to me, and then I read that shit. You know
Every once in a while, it's cool. Cool having some insiders, a little bit of at least one. You know what I mean? We got Phil. You know what I mean? So everybody who's not subscribed to over there. You know what I mean? The Unfiltered Truth. You know what I mean?
He has a little bit of it.
Yeah, they have a column that they write. For the Raider Ramble. So you know what I mean? Go check that shit out, man. But yeah, man, he gets to get sometimes be back there for the backstage stuff. You know what I mean? So like he'll let us know if he ever hears something. You know what I mean? So for sure that shout out to Phil.
Yeah. See, I think too what Gotti's saying right here. Gotti got it right here. Says Celeste was about to kill it in free agency and the draft. I'm a strong believer. Just look at what he did for the Chargers the last 2 years. Yeah, but they don't have the coaching staff.
Is that a Raider podcast? Is that a Raider podcast?
I'm not sure. I don't think so. Gotti, what kind of podcast you do, bro?
Is that a Raider podcast?
Let us know, bro. Show enough, yeah. What is it? Is it fucking like I'm the master? Who's the master?
What do you mean, Cody? With the game itself, or you?
Who y'all think is the best option to win the Super Bowl in our stadium?
Oh, who we think's gonna win?
Niners.
They don't play there every year.
Yep, the Niners.
That's the only reason, dog. That's the only reason. I fucking hate both.
You said Jonathan's your nephew, right?
I wouldn't be mad if both of these teams would fucking. No, I don't want to even go that far. I'm not gonna go that far. Fuck that. I was gonna say something really bad right now, but I wouldn't be mad, dog, if fucking both teams just fucking broke all their legs and they couldn't play a game. That's a little easier than what I was gonna do. And see this shit, but yeah, dog, fuck them both teams. But I mean, I don't want to see the Chiefs in there next year and be like, oh, we own Vegas and shit like that, because they'll be in there every year saying that stupid bullshit. So yeah, the Niners, we won't see them for maybe another 2 years or something like that. But I hate both teams, dog. But I mean, if I'm gonna have to choose a team, it's gonna be the bitch ass Niners.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason, too, the biggest reason, the biggest reason, because my dad, God rest his soul, dog, rest in peace and shit. He was a Niner fan, so like, I mean, I would always talk shit to him as a kid, but he was a Niner fan, but so yeah. He didn't really follow football too much, you know what I mean? He was a big soccer fan and all that shit, big time Mexican shit, but he liked the Niners, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, we would talk shit to him when we were young and all that shit, but rest in peace. That's the only reason, you know what I mean? That's the only that reason, and because I hate the Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm purely going for the Niners because, well, sister and my sister, and I don't want the Chiefs to win, bro. Fuck the Chiefs.
Yeah,
I'm
fuck
cool.
that fucking Kermit the Frog mother.
I'm not a fan of either. Well, you all know
Not a fan
that, but I'm not a fan of either players. But as far as football teams and the way the style of football and
to say it, bro. Say it.
I think the Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl. So
you can't go wrong on who you saying. Fuck what either what team, really. You can't go wrong. I mean,
yeah,
they're too good. Yeah, too good. It's going to be a good game. You know what I mean? That's all in all for everybody. But
right
as far as Raider fans are concerned, it's hard. It's hard to pick one or the other. But a fan of football, I think the Chiefs have a better football team. They have the best quarterback.
I don't know.
He's not a game manager. He's not a game managing quarterback. He makes things happen. And with all, they don't have special guys, and they're in the Super Bowl.
Besides the quarterback, I think everywhere else the Niners have an advantage.
Yeah. See, that's exactly what I was going to say, because Coach Pierce was talking about the three people that you got to stop. You got to stop Mahomes, first off. You got to stop Kelsey, and you got to stop that running game. Now, if you really, really look at it, because Rich Eisen was saying, what would you give the opposing team, the Niners, what kind of a film or what would be your overall view? Stop Mahomes, stop Kelsey, and stop Pacheco, right? So that's it, right? But if you really, really look at the Niners overall, their offensive line is fucking damn near all pro. They got fucking receivers, tight ends. They have everything that you fucking need. A competent quarterback and a great defense. So, you know what I mean? So it just leans that way that they could fucking win. You know what I mean? So,
like, as good as the Chiefs defense is, the Niners
they're not as good as the
Niners is still better. You know what I mean? It's just like,
yeah.
But and then as good as Mahomes is great. Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league. Purdy has nothing on him. You know what I mean? Purdy has nothing on him. Purdy has showed me he's a little bit more than a game manager, to be honest. Like I really was on that train too, that he was just a game manager and all that shit. But I think in the NFC Championship game, he showed me a little bit more. He showed me a little bit different. You know what I mean? A little bit, as long as that's all that matters. Just that little bit. You know what I mean? That little bit in football makes a fucking a mile of a difference. You know what I mean? So, but he's still not Mahomes for damn sure. But just that, the special players that he has around him, dog. Like as good as Kelsey is, I mean, fucking Kittle ain't no slouch. You know what I mean? No. And and then you got Debo special, and then you got the best running back in the league, fucking. You know what I mean? CMC, dog. It was fucking. That's a bad fucking.
Yeah.
Not just. I'm about to. It ain't no. Yeah. People. I hate when people say that's a badass white boy. No, that's a badass football player.
Yeah.
That's a badass football player right there, dog. Like, you know what I mean? That dude is.
Did you guys see what people do to, and this is what's gonna matter to me in that game. Do you guys see how much yards the 49ers give up in the run?
No.
A lot.
Well,
they can't stop the run very well. And then
Detroit
proved it. I don't know what happened to their play caller in the second half, but what he should have did and was do what he did in the first half. Now I don't know why, the coordinators mix things up because they, I understand why an offensive guy would say, "All right, let's play a trick on them and start throwing the ball more, and then we can mix in the run." No, it started off bad from the get-go. You know what I mean? And then they got adjusted to it, and then Goff wasn't. They lost the ball a lot. They did a 3 and outs. But the thing that I noticed I watch every game, and I notice things is that if you take away one of those weapons, one of those really for sure weapons that Purdy has, it's either Debo that makes things happen or McCaffrey. Kittle's in the mix. Kittle is in the mix. But if you take away McCaffrey or Debo, The 49ers ain't really that good.
Yeah, but
I'm not saying they're a good team, a great team, but if you take one of those away, they seem to drop down to normalcy, as much as any other team would be.
I just don't see nobody stopping McCaffrey.
That's what it really boils down to. Go ahead, Greg. Go ahead, bro.
I just don't see nobody stopping McCaffrey, dog. That dude is fucking crazy. Like every time I say, nah, they're gonna focus in on him now. They're gonna focus in on him now because he like has a couple good plays in the beginning of the game and all that shit. All right, they're gonna focus in on him. Don't matter.
And then my guy's gonna give him that disruption. That my guy is gonna Chris Jones. He gonna be in that backfield. He gonna be in that backfield.
Not if they run Trent Williams' way.
Nope. Chris Jones is gonna go to the opposite, so they're gonna run the opposite.
As dominant as Chris Jones is, but I don't know, man.
Chris Jones is a tackle, bro. He's gonna be messing with guards in the center.
That's what I mean.
Eric Williams can move in the.
All you gotta do is
Eric Williams can go into that side, but you can go ahead and blitz that corner and still do the same thing.
Have you seen how mobile fucking Trent Williams is? He pulls too. You pull him and you fucking blindside fucking Chris Jones. He ain't gonna want to be doing that on much too more.
He can pull all he wants. He ain't gonna beat Chris Jones.
So this is the thing.
What
it comes down to. This is what it comes down
to.
Chris
Jones is gonna be in the backfield already, bro.
I don't think so, now.
Fuck them both. Fuck them both. They're fucking playing in our house. I hope they both fucking lose. I hope Chris Jones breaks his ankle.
They had the opportunity to be a Raider. You'll be down with it. If they had an opportunity to be a Raider, they'll be down with it.
Who would you want more? Baby, let me put this way. This is a perfect question. You had a chance. Trent Williams, Chris Jones.
Who?
Trent Williams or Chris Jones to get him on this team. Same price.
Same price. We have the same price,
everything.
We have the same team we have right now.
Same team we have right now.
No new quarterback, no nothing.
I mean, we're gonna get a quarterback regardless. So, but either way, you want O'Connell. If O'Connell's gonna be back there, you want the most fucking. Be able to protect him as much as possible, right? But who would your offensive guy? Who would you want right there?
Leakey's agreeing with you. He's saying that Chris Jones will be a Raider. He's gonna be a Raider. That's what he's saying.
I think
that's a tough one.
I would take Chris Jones, bro.
That's a tough one, though. That's a tough question right there, though, because
I would take Chris Jones.
You got Colton Miller and Trent Williams.
But you got to look at the
same thing if you ask. No. I get you. Same thing if you ask. Imagine if you have Max and Chris Jones. Same thing. If you have, but if you have on the offensive side, you got Colton Miller and Trent Williams. That's pretty fucking crazy too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure Williams could switch to the other side, or Colton would have to switch to the other side. But if you got shit guards in between them, and it doesn't matter. Chris Jones by himself will take three of those guys with him. And that makes your linebackers move better.
Big on Chris Jones, dog. Like, I think he gave him
linebackers. I can guarantee you this.
He gave him nightmares when he played Andre James. That's what it is. He was fucking tossing Andre James around.
Yeah, well, Andre James is a smart guy.
No, he's a solid center. He's a solid center unless he plays against Chris Jones or Hayward or with Pittsburgh. They just throw his ass around.
And Quinn Williams.
Yeah, big dudes like that are good tackles, athletic tackles. That's just insane. It makes a whole defense better. Having Trent Williams on one side, protecting one side, is good. It's great for a young quarterback, but that protects his blind side. He doesn't have to worry about his blind side, and he could look everywhere. But if you got a guy like Chris Jones that can line up inside, outside, the other side, cause havoc on either side.
Hell no. I wouldn't.
So said right here, Gravy would trade Max for Chris Jones.
I would damn sure think about it.
Wow. We got to talk about something else. Well, fuck Chris Jones, bro.
Tell me who would it? Who would it? Who would think about that?
I'm not doing it. Just because that's our heart right there, dog. And he's just as dominant. You know what I mean? I'm not giving up our franchise guy who's just as dominant. Probably, maybe it's more of an important position in the middle, but not really because I mean the defensive end position right now. That's why it's getting paid the way it does. The defensive tackle also. It just shows that both, the whole defensive line is important as a whole. But I ain't trading Max.
You can't even talk about me, Arkham, man. You want a hardball, you want an AOC, you want everybody different on that team. None of them.
AOC gave us a winning season. AOC gave us a winning season.
I'm not even
winning season. We didn't have a winning season.
He took over. He has a winning record. He's 500 compared to fucking Jimmy G, and that was the argument.
Because as good as Chris Jones is, you make that trade. I mean. Yeah, you're getting a dominant player.
We're in fantasy land. We're in fantasy land.
That's what I was gonna say, bro. Let's fucking bring it back.
But that's what we're talking about right now. You know what I mean? Shit, that's the topic right now. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, that's why I'm saying, like, just that move in itself, the fans will hate it. I'm
down with that. I'm down with the dominant. I'm down with the dominant defensive tackle, not a guy we picked. I'm down with Leonard Williams. I've always said that. I'm not going to be.
I just said those 4 names yesterday. I said that Nzabuki or something like that. Mm-hmm. We got Malik Willis. Christian Wilkins. We got Leonard Williams and Chris Jones. Those are the 4 dominant defensive tackle names that if you can get any of those in the building, dog, I think you're very good off. Your defense is going to.
You got 3 guys right here. The 3 guys you named are right here, right? Where's Chris Jones at? Right here.
I'm fucking great.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
The disrespect of Christian Wilkins.
I'll take. It's better than having a
Hey, but what about
pick overall?
Nzabuki had 14 or 13 sacks. Dog, that ain't nothing to sneeze at. I know it's only his first year and he's coming out of nowhere.
That's great for a young guy. That's great for a young, but he's not going to go anywhere.
That's not just great.
You think a guy like that? You think Baltimore? You think Baltimore, a team built on defense, is going to let that dude go?
But that's like saying you think Kansas City's going to let Chris Jones go. But I mean,
they got to pay his ass.
Shut up,
they're strapped with money.
They're going to have to pay Matabuke either too, though, because he's only 26 with 13 sacks. 26 with 13 sacks.
They're not strapped on money.
Or they just paid Lamar.
Man, I'll roll up in J Lot, dude.
It's great.
Everybody gives me now. Everybody gives me because I'm naming up good players that.
No, because man, you just said that you would think about. Because you just said you would think about trading Max for fucking Chris Jones.
Yeah.
But then I said we would. I said I would think about it.
There's nothing to think about.
It. That's the one where you gotta say no thinking about it. All the other ones, I got you, but not the Max.
Yeah. Leaky's saying is that you should drive my cousin Latu from UCLA, pair him up alongside of Max.
He's awesome. That dude, I hate UCLA, but that dude's awesome, dog. That dude is gonna be a great outside defensive tack / defensive fucking end fucking a player in this league, dog. That dude, the way he uses his hands, like he is advanced in pass rushing, just for that same simple reason. His fucking hand movement, his hand fighting, his hand movement, dog. Like if you watch him, that dude is.
I gotta look him up.
He's on a different. He's gonna.
He needs to put on a little bit more weight, but he'll do that.
He's gonna be a first round pick for sure, dog. And he's gonna be good because his hands, the way he moves with his hands, he don't let nobody get close to him, and everything is with his hands.
What's his name again? I'm sorry.
Something Laitu.
Let's see.
From UCLA.
LATU.
LAITU, no, or something like that. Laitu or something like that, or something like that.
there's any ooses in the chat, how you
Okay,
spell
I
it?
got him right here. 15, number 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, that fool's bad, dog. That fool's badass.
Come on, bro. There's a new
Laitu Latu.
OC.
Yeah, Laitu Latu. His first name is
Laitu
Laitu Latu.
So he says, with Getsy as a new AC, Aiden O'Connell stock just went way up. I would not be mad if during at them drafting the offensive line and defensive line with the first 2 picks, bringing in Hendon Hooker to compete with AOC.
Hendon Hooker already got drafted.
Yeah, I didn't even know he was even playing anymore, bro.
Hendon Hooker, or you trying to talk about fucking his the knockoff Hendon Hooker? What's his name?
Oh, my guy?
Milton.
Milton. The strongest arm in the NCAA.
You got more. I got more shit. I got more shit for my pretend Crosby thing than you did talking about this.
Hey,
what's up,
Hendon
bro?
Hooker 0.5, not 2.0. Hendon Hooker 0.5.
0.1.
Watch this dude ball out. Whoever picks him. Watch.
Yeah, I know. Watch him be a fucking.
Watch Milton ball out. Watch Milton ball out.
Hey, Gan, bro, I've been getting shit ever since this, bro. So I'm backing you up, bro. So hey, we're riding on fucking Milton's.
Gan better stick with it. Gan better stick with that. He's the one that brought that to light. He brought that to light. It got low crazy. I never seen him investigate a player more than this dude.
Relax,
ever.
Calm down.
He did homework. You had this dude at home 3 o'clock in the morning looking at this dude.
I smoked a little bit of smoked a little bit of weed, watched some fucking film, and I was like, hey, bro, that was the first guy I seen. I was like, all right, not bad. Oh, he's Detroit's backup. Okay. Now you trade for Hendon Hooker. Yeah. No to Joe Milton. Yeah, I was getting cooked for that shit. Cooked.
I thought Hendon Hooker would. Well, he got hurt, I think. He might be solid.
So, hey, did you watch any of the Gabe, I don't know if you did, but Gabe, I don't know if I asked you guys, but both of you guys, did you watch any of the interviews with AP?
Nah.
Oh shit, man, they were good. They were good. I mean,
I better got home right now, dog. That's why I was so fucking late and shit. I'm fucking pissed off. I'm finding another job. Fuck that shit. Work too many hours.
Yeah.
Work too many hours.
Especially with my podcasting, dog. Now fuck that shit.
You get paid for this? You and Gravy getting paid for this?
It was Wake and Bake 420. Had a thumbnail for 420 and it started at 1020.
Yeah, that's a stoner time. That's stoner time. We're on stoner time right there.
Juju's asking where we're from. Where are the hosts from? Are you asking where we're from?
I'm from originally the SGV in California, dog. Right there in La Puente Balta Park area. Right now, I fucking reside in Riverside, though, dog. So I'm out here in the IE.
Yeah. I'm from Fresno, California, and so is Gravy. Yeah,
two different sides that don't like each other, so we get along there.
Yep.
Yeah.
But we're Raider fans, dog. That's why we come together.
Yep.
What I love about this Raider shit, dog. What I love about this Raider shit, it brings like these people like this together, dog. You know what I mean? And everywhere in NorCal, we have people in the chat. Some people in the North Cal. We got SoCal in the chat. You know what I mean? So it's like, we just got them from all over Cali, dog. And that's what I love.
We got people from Kansas City.
All of Cali unite. All of Cali unite, and then especially fucking just seeing fucking Raider fans.
I always wanted to know that, man. I always wanted to know where all these people were from.
I love seeing the Raider fans from everywhere else too. Like, like I think I'm.
Tell us where you're from. I know where OJ. I know where OJ. I know where Omar's from.
I know you're always telling us
Ricky
Mexico.
Man is doing it. I seen Ricky Manning I was a coach at the same school Ricky Manning was at. Very good, very, very good player for Edison High School here in Fresno. Yep. Coach Edison High.
I graduated from Ball Park, dog. That's cool. You from that area too? That's cool.
Yeah. Rick Albies in the house. You said I live on Monte Azul, Butler Park. Yeah.
Oh, Raider Goons out here. Raider Goons out here by me.
Yep. Riverside. We got Mojave,
All right,
831.
I got Dana Compton in the building. What?
Clark is
Dana
from
Compton. Dang, he's in the hood. Hello and Gravy, Gabe, Chat Raider. Y'all have a safe, great rest of the night. Hey, all right, Aces, have a good one, bro.
Hey, all right, Aces, have a good evening.
Salute, man. Salute.
Yep.
Have a good night, man.
805.
What's the 805? What's
Randall.
that, Gabe? Is that over?
Bell Garden, 805.
Denver.
Shit, dog. To be honest, I think that shit's fucking. That be giving me now. I don't know if the IE's getting ready to get changed to the 805, but like, because nowadays, like, because you know how I do that shit with my job, right? So like, it's giving a bunch of fucking people that area code. You know, everybody from like out here is starting to get that area code. Whoever's starting to get like new phone numbers, they're starting to get that area code 805 out here in fucking in the IE. So I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Oh, that shit, that's crazy. We gotta know Groves from Beverly Hills. Laura Cheetahs, bro. What's good, bro? Salute to you at Bakersfield, bro.
You remember I don't know, you guys didn't live in SoCal because whoever's in that lived in SoCal for a long time. I don't know if you all can remember when fucking like I think it was late 90s, early 2000s. I think it's late 90s when all the area codes changed. When I remember a fucking 626, that's an SGV.
Oaktown.
It was 818. You know what I mean? Other places, fucking LA was fucking 213 or 323. Like I think it still is, but like it was everything switched up in the late 90s. All the area codes.
Get them, Dallas. Shoemaker, even Vegas, Arkansas.
Deep in Chiefs Kingdom. There's a couple guys out there too.
Arriba Mexico, cabrones.
I was gonna say Ron Gas too from Mexico. So yep, I remember. Says live in Denver.
All eyes in Clovis, California. Check them out.
The mean streets of Clovis.
Mean streets of Clovis mean the meth streets of Clovis.
the clean streets. They don't even need
Omar, you're right here from Menifee. You're not too far from me either, dog. Menifee, Moreno Valley. That's not too far from my area either.
Hey, Leaky, have a good one, bro. Leaky, if I'm saying it wrong, bro, please, I apologize, bro. I never learned how to read. The mean streets of Clovis.
Planet Earth. 23, he ain't far from us, bro. That's the valley.
Moreno Valley.
Visalia, that's right there by Three Rivers. That's right there by Three Rivers. Yep. Kings County.
Visalia is right here down the street. Moreno Valley. It's crazy, bro. Yeah, shit. I'm down in
we're looking to be up at that Raider function they have in Bakersfield.
Yes, sir.
For sure. For Shirley's, we're gonna be over there.
Yeah.
The one over here.
When?
That one I think is in March.
March? Yeah. That's gonna be cool.
May 8th.
May and then June. It's May and then June.
May nowadays in SoCal is not that hot yet.
Oh shit! My kids go to Fresno State. Nice. My niece is
hot till like July.
And Gravy's daughter goes to Fresno State.
Not that hot. Oh yeah, Gravy's daughter. She goes to Fresno State too. That's cool.
My niece goes to Fresno State.
Bro, way to go, Ray. Way to go, dude.
Yeah,
you got 3
a lot of gas. For sure. In August, I'll probably be down there in August too, dog. Mid-August, I'll probably be down there for my wife's birthday too, dog. So yeah, she wants to spend it down there in Rosarito. So we're gonna be out there too in August.
Yeah, so there's a bunch of things that are coming up besides Vegas. I know Bakersfield has their big old thing, and then it's gonna be the year 5 of the Raider explosion here in Madera, which is about like 15 minutes out. So we're gonna be there. I know for sure me and Gabe will be there. Hopefully get Gabe to come down, but I know we're gonna be at the as long as it all works out, we'll all be at the Bakersfield one too, for sure.
I don't know if I finally start getting paid by RaiderNationLive, then maybe.
Hey, you can stay. Hey, I'll set up the room for you, bro. Put some fresh towels, nice bed.
I need fucking like a green. I need like a trailer, a green room.
Just give me a tent, bro.
Just give me a tent.
Just give me a tent.
Just give me a fucking tent. Fuck it.
I'll be like one of the homeless.
I'll settle for. We can put all that shit aside. I'll settle for a tent.
Set for a tent.
Give me a tent. Go to
Marcus, you
Walmart.
got
Just give me
social with
a
us?
give me a Walmart. Go to Walmart. Just give me a 10. Bro.
Yeah,
That's all
just
I
give me
need.
one of those shit. That's all. That's all I need, dog.
I'll be with
Just
all
to-
the homeless. I'll be with
Just
all
to
the
protect
homeless
me
over
from the
there in
elements.
Bakersfield.
To protect me from the elements.
Shit, it's hot over here, bro. Around that time, it'd be crazy.
May, I don't
And
know.
Georgia.
May's not that hot. May might be warm, but not hot. Because like it don't start getting hot till like June, July. July
Yeah.
mostly, and then for sure August is fucking hell.
Yeah, you're done.
Here in August,
It's hell,
it's like being out in the sun, bro. Standing on sun.
bro. August everywhere in California, it's like 120. It gets to like 118. I think last year the highest it got out here was like 116, 117.
Yeah,
That's fucking hot, dog.
yeah, that is hot.
It gets fucking hot, dog. All Cali gets hot though, like that. Unless you live by the coast, like really next to the beaches. That's the only
Yeah,
place
because they have
gets
that,
hot.
that ocean breeze coming. That's the only thing.
But other than that, but even like when you live close to there in August, it's still humid as fuck. At 80,
Yeah,
it's
that is
still
humid.
hot as fuck because of the
We
humidity.
ain't got no humidity over here. It's just bone dry ass hot.
I like that hot though. I like the dry hot other than the humidity, because humidity, bro, I hate the sweat, like working when you start fucking just like, fuck, dog. You know what I mean? Like have you been down to, like,
man?
I went to Pittsburgh and in Pittsburgh, when we went to Pittsburgh, dog, it was like 88 degrees, 85 degrees, but it literally felt like it was 120 because of the humidity. I swear to you, dog, like people were passing out in the fucking stands. People were passing out because of the how much they were sweating, and people were like had to be dragged down the stairs because they were like literally fucking passed out, like fainted. I was getting a headache by halftime. I was lucky my girl went to go get a fucking she got a big ass fucking liter bottle of water, and it was crazy because she got one of the last ones because they had ran out of water. That's how hot it was. They ran out of water at halftime.
Jesus.
That's just
crazy.
crazy.
Over here, everybody was drinking
September.
everybody was drinking that watered down Woodson whiskey. Over
Yeah,
here.
Pittsburgh. No, but Pittsburgh in September. I mean, I don't know if it was just that year or not, but that shit was no joke, dog. That shit was fucking horrible weather. Like,
We got them again too. Are they coming over here, or are we going over there?
hopefully not in September. But that game was bad though. I mean, it wasn't bad for the players because that's the game where Ruggs fucking caught the touchdown for a long touchdown pass and they won the game.
Yeah.
That was right before he got fucking, right before he did, the dumb shit.
He'll be 3
That game was
years
bad,
in
though.
his sentence.
That game was badass though, in Pittsburgh, dog, because they thought they were coming back. They had gotten within like 6 points, and then like fuck, dog. I ain't gonna lie, their fans were fucking rocking, dog. Like they literally like, I guess when they got within 6 points, they played that one Renegade song from I guess that's like a famous song for them. Like they always play that shit like at the start of the fourth quarter or whatever. So they got within 6, and then the fourth quarter was starting, and the fans were jumping up and down, dog. The stadium was shaking, dog. They literally was shaking. Like you could feel the fucking stands shaking under you. But that's how much there was like the fans were like moving it. But when that fucking touchdown was thrown, dog, like that long touchdown of Ruggs, you could hear a fucking pin drop in that bitch. But you could hear me yelling, dog. Just fucking people some old lady was like, "Can you sit down?" I was like, "Nope." I fucking told her, "Nope. I just flew 2,000 miles, lady. I ain't sitting down. I ain't shutting up." Touchdown! I was like, I was fucking hyped up, dog. That old lady was fucking. That old lady was annoyed the whole game because every time they would make a first down, what pissed me off was because every time they would make a first down, they would look at me and they would be like, "That's another Pittsburgh first down," right? So whenever we would make a first down, I would do it myself. I'd be like, "That's a Raiders first down." I would go like that, and they would fucking be pissed, dog. Like I loved every minute of it. That shit was awesome. And then walking outside the stadium after, where the fools are still selling the terrible towels and shit out the stadium, I was like, "Hey, how much is that toilet paper?" And they were getting pissed. They're getting fucking pissed off. They're like, hey, how much is that toilet paper? No, I need something to wipe my ass.
Hey, Raider Nation, thank you for pulling up, bro. He has a question. Is Hugh Jackson in the fold or not?
As far as what do you guys think as far as what?
I mean, I know he's in talks because Marvin Lewis and him are good friends. I know a lot of Raider content creators or people are saying that Hugh Jackson should be coming or looking like he's going to come out of retirement. I don't think so. And even if he does, he's going to be more of an advisor. I wouldn't mind him being in, but I was thinking more along the lines with Getsy coming in and his style of play, stuff like that. I think that's a little bit more well-rounded compared to what the whole air raid thing. I think Hugh would have. I think Hugh would have stepped in if we would have kept Cliff Kingsbury. Personally, just my personal opinion. But I don't think right now he's in there, and if he is, he's going to be more of an advisor than actually being a part of whatever. Because the assistant head coach is Marvin Lewis, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So that's a good coach. That's a good assistant head coach, bro. So
I think you got something there with if Kingsbury would have been our because Kingsbury is, you know, there's a lot of misconceptions that I'm hearing over lives that saying that the dude, you know, he's West Coast. No, he's not. You know, we all know what the air raid is. It's an air raid. So what does that pertain to? He's going to throw the football. You know, 80% of the time, you're going to throw the football. 75% of the time, you air it out. That's why it's called an air raid. So I think that he would be, you know, beneficial as far as the running game concerned. And I think now that Getsy's there, you know, Hugh Jackson could just put the power part of running into it. You know what I mean? You still could do a power run scheme with zone blocking, but it's a different look, and it's kind of gimmicky and kind of, you know, throws the defense off a little bit. So he could do that, but Hugh Jackson's, you know, if he kept up with times, you know, which he's a smart guy, and I can see him doing that, and then also I can see him being a very, very good quarterback coach.
Yeah,
you know, he knows his quarterbacks. He was a quarterback coach for a long time, dude. So, you know, he develops real good. He knows what he's doing in that aspect of it, because it doesn't change unless you're an RPO guy.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't see Hugh Jackson as a big RPO guy. Zone guy, but not a quarterback running guy.
But yeah, see, another thing too is just to kind of reiterate on that. But Getsy had the number fucking one rushing, and I don't think he runs power. He runs a different. Doesn't he run?
They run zone. You run zone with. Yeah.
So yeah, if you're gonna do power, I mean that would be something. I don't think that would be take away from Getsy doing that. I just think that if you had to implement another coach besides just bringing somebody up so they can learn the everything, Getsy I think is pretty much well established already to have a good run pass kind of distribution.
Balance.
There you go. Yeah. What do you think, Gabe?
If you otherwise, just one second, Gabe. Otherwise, from Kingsbury, you won't have that. You won't have. All right, go ahead.
No, just kidding. Go ahead. No, go ahead. I'm just fucking around.
You get all mad and shit.
He's in there like this.
Go ahead.
No, otherwise, with Kingsbury, he won't need that aspect because it's just run one way. It'll be hard to put. It would be hard for what he's known for what he does in the offense that he runs.
Oh, bro.
Everywhere he went it'll be hard to mix it in with the air raid.
Okay. What do you think, bro? Gabe?
Okay, what was the question?
And
oh, you know another thing? No, it's fine.
Go ahead, Gabe.
No, let me pull it up real quick. This question right here says, "Is Hugh Jackson in the fold or not?"
Ooh, if you hold. I mean, speculation is that he is, but I mean, I think there's still a lot of. I mean, with Getsy, I think if the thing is with Hugh Jackson, it's like Getsy already has the kind of like the experience, right? He already has the experience of being an offensive coordinator. I think that was more along the lines of like because I see some people putting it in the chat. You know what I mean? Like that was more along the lines of like if a guy with no experience at offensive coordinator was going to be brought in here, more along the lines. I think he might be brought in more as maybe as an advisor or something like that. But I don't think as an assistant to like the offensive coordinator. Dog. Or like the assistant guy like that. I don't see that. But I don't see him being on the sidelines all the time. Like no, I don't see that. I see more of a behind the scenes type of role, maybe if he does come in, but because we already have Marvin Lewis as the assistant head coach. So I just think that it's just too many, like you said, right? Too many cheese, not enough Indians type shit. You know what I mean? Like I just don't. I don't see a need for it.
Right.
Do you guys feel that way? Do you guys in some way feel like he's bringing too much to him, like too much, knowledge? It's always good to have that, but too much older, guys that's been head coaches with all this experience, telling them different things because they're all gonna have they don't think the same. You know what I mean? So you might have, I don't know if Coughlin's on the staff or he might be an advisor, but we're hearing that Hugh Jackson's gonna be a coach, and what's his name?
That was before
Marvin Lewis is assistant.
But that news was before the Getsy, the Getsy. I think when all of that shit happened with Kingsbury, I think that news was popular then. I don't think I've heard about that. I don't think I've heard of it like in the recent days.
No,
I haven't heard a lot of.
It's went out the window. Yeah,
I haven't heard a lot of Hugh Jackson, news lately. Like after that, the whole thing, kind of switched up.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be super unless he was a coach, a quarterback's coach or running game coordinator or something like that. You're not going to see Hugh Jackson be like a passing game coordinator. He's known to run the football.
That's what I was going to say too.
His gimmick was, I run, try to stop it. That's the type of coach he was.
He had a slow quarterback in what's his name? I can't think of his name.
He had Palmer. Palmer didn't move around a lot.
Palmer didn't move around, but what's the Jason Campbell? Campbell wasn't a big mover, so he ran the ball.
We should have never moved on from Campbell.
He got injured
that year. That year, we should have never moved on from Campbell, though.
Yeah, we got injured. That's why. That's why we ended up doing what we did with Carson Palmer. But
do you guys do you feel that way? Like he's too many head coach.
Yeah, I mean, I've been saying we've kind of been saying that, a little bit. Like that's why I don't see. I mean, Hugh Jackson's been out of the game for a while. I mean, I know he's been coaching at Grambling and all that stuff, and but to be honest, I think we need to let Getsy run his offense. If that's what it's gonna be, it's what it's gonna be. You know what I mean? Let Getsy run his offense. I mean, obviously, like having a guy like that, maybe to, assist and maybe some things to where, like, if he's asked to put his input, maybe that. But I don't see a guy like Hugh Jackson sitting back in the fold and just being asked, or waiting to be asked for something. I feel like Hugh Jackson's gonna want to go in there and he's gonna want to make his voice heard, dog. You know what I mean? And not to knock, put any knock on Hugh Jackson or anything like that, but I just think that it's like we need to let Getsy do his thing. You know, if Getsy's going to be here, and if he's already been named the offensive coordinator, let him let him run his offense. You know what I mean? And let's see where that can go. You know what I mean? Because obviously, at the end of the day, we'll know who to put the blame on if it doesn't go wrong, and then we'll know who to give the glory to if it goes right. You know what I mean? So let's just
I think
otherwise.
Go ahead, Gravy.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead,
oh,
bro.
please.
Otherwise, if even though he has relationships with these guys, if you wanted to get super knowledge, you might as well just go with the guy that won 2 Super Bowls. Just use confidence knowledge.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's won. He proves it. Marvin Lewis doesn't have any Super Bowls. Hugh Jackson doesn't have any Super Bowls. Might be friends with the guy, and they're great they're great coaches in their areas. Marvin Lewis is a defensive guy, but he's assistant. He's a next in line of AP doesn't pan out. Marvin Lewis is going to be our coach.
Right.
He's going to be our intern coach.
I don't feel like we'll go through another mid-season fire, especially with like AP. I think we'll go to the end of the season, and if it goes to the end of the season, I think both of them are together. Like the type of situation like get fucked up royally. I think just nobody stays and they end up on the thing. But I'm not even thinking about that shit because that's just far the furthest thing from my mind. I just feel like we have a decent enough, not decent enough. We have a good enough staff. The Getsy thing is the only thing I might personally, just kind of iffy about. But like I said last time, he has respect from around the league. So who might have second guess that shit. So now it's time just to let's see what his plan is for this offense. You know what I mean? Who does he have in mind to go out and go get? You know what I mean? Because his fingerprints are now going to be on a big part of the success of this team going forward, dog. You know what I mean? Because the time is now, dog. Because AP, the way this team, kind of finished off last year and stuff like that. I understand he's a first-time coach and stuff like that, but the way that this team finished off and the defense playing as good as it was when he took over, going to number one in defense total. You know what I mean? And scoring, it's just to be honest, he doesn't have as much of an excuse as the other guys. You know what I mean? Like some of the other guys take over. Like I was saying the other day, it's like the gift and the curse type situation. You know what I mean? Like other coaches might take on, worse roster teams to where they might get a longer leash because they're given time to kind of reset the whole team and make their own trades, bring in own guys or stuff like that. But AP has a pretty good roster out there, bro. I think now it's time for him to show can he bring in the missing pieces? Can his little swag, not little swag, can his swag, and his the shit that they say he has the respect from around the league and that that his that basically the locker room is a place where players want to play now, you know what I mean? Because the joyfulness in the locker room, the togetherness that they see on screen and shit like that, smoking cigars and all that shit. I just think now it's time for him to bring in the missing pieces, dog. So and Getsy's a big part of that because he brought him in, right? I'm pretty sure he was a big part of the say so and maybe in that hiring, you know what I mean? So now it's time to fucking we're gonna this offseason's fucking gonna turn interesting really quick, dog.
So
really Gil was right. Marvin Lewis has a Super Bowl with Baltimore.
Yeah, he does.
I forgot something, man. I'm wrong sometimes, bro.
No, hey, Gabe, you were sounding like T-Pain right now, bro. The internet was fucking.
I know, because I am T-Pain, dog.
Yeah, T-Pain.
I make music.
Stop, please stop. No, but what I was gonna reiterate on the whole thing about everybody staffed up. Just think about it like this, and I'm just gonna use this as an example. when I started doing the podcasting stuff, I talked to a few people, but I went to both of you guys because I just feel like Gravy has more knowledge as a coach. I'm more of a fan, you know what I mean? I know a few stats and love the game, you know what I mean? But Gabe, you go into detail with certain things, like all kinds of different aspects of it. So overall, all of it works, you know what I mean? But in this situation, a lot of them have a lot of football experience, and the only person that doesn't have the experience is AP as a head coach. I mean, he did high school, but yet to have it on the professional level, so getting all these different opinions and stuff like that is a good thing. But I think the way they're going to feed him, because they know the way he can move this team by himself, all they're going to be is like, hey, this is what I would have done. This is what I would have done. He's going to process it, grow, and then move forward. So if Hugh Jackson were to come into the fold, you know what I mean? He has more of a balanced offense, but he's a run-heavy guy. He does like to put the ball in the air, Hugh Jackson, but so does Getsy. If you look at some of this tape and everything like that, he wants to put the ball in the air, but the reason why he ended up running and doing the, apparently the zone running is because his quarterback couldn't get the ball to the receivers, and then he didn't really have any receivers. So with that moving forward, you know what I'm saying? It is a bad chance, but yet at the same time, just because you have a title doesn't mean that it has to be effective. You can be an offensive head coach or a quarterback coach or whatever, whatnot, and just be in the booth, you know what I mean, after the fact, and let Getsy be on the field, you know what I mean? And, we're just going to be communicating, hey, I'm going to go this one. This is what I see. Cool. Then we're going to run this. So having a good team behind you is going to be a good way to move forward. You know what I mean? So it's like, I would rather have a couple old salts telling me, hey, let's do this, this, and this, and learn the right way, or learn on certain mistakes, because the only way you're going to learn is off of mistakes. You see what I'm saying? So it's like they've had a lot of mistakes, but they've also had a lot of success. So with them having the mistakes and success, they can say, hey, you can do this, this, and this. And Hugh Jackson being over there at Grambling, that means he's still coaching. He's still in the mix. He still know what these players are looking like. Hey, this is kind of this way you're going to have to go at them. You're going to do this, maybe pull back on this. So one way or another, it's all going to work. You know what I mean? Because I think they're all grown men. They're all here for one thing. And a lot of them are now going to be Raider alum, you know what I mean? Hugh Jackson's Raider alum, you know what I mean? So it's like, I just feel it's gonna work because everybody has a job to do, but they're not gonna take away from anybody doing their job. They're only gonna enhance. That's like somebody said, a bunch of chefs in too many chefs in a kitchen, bro. If you go to a real fucking fast-paced, whatever, whatnot, bro. You need someone, even let's say McDonald's, for example. You need somebody on the fries. You need someone ordering. You need someone cooking. You need somebody cutting. You need all these different things. If you're in a fucking good kitchen, you need a sous chef. You need all kinds of different types of cooks in there. So just to get the right product out, you need a lot of people's hands on it. And it's not just one menu. It's all kinds of different fucking people from all different kind of walks of life, to where you're gonna need everybody in there, and certain people can relate to certain things. And as long as you guys all get on the same page, it's gonna work. But can there be some conflict? Of course there can. This is with any kind of job. There's always gonna be conflict, but not to the point to where. Yeah,
best analogy I've ever heard on football ever, right there.
What's that?
The sous kitchen and all that shit. Best analogy.
Well,
I've never heard anything like that before. That made sense.
Oh, really? Are you being sarcastic?
Nah.
No, but it's just the point, bro. You need all that, bro. That's why there's certain positions. I didn't even know that there was a quarterback or a play pass coordinator. You know what I mean? I'm starting to learn all these different positions. So there's roughly about 73 players, no matter what, whether it's what's the fucking practice squad? There's about 73 players total, right? So in every single section, you have fucking 8 players in certain sections. So you need this coach, this coach, this coach. So it's like it all comes together, bro. It's crazy though. So it's like the more and more it gets expanded, the more and more there's tons of people on the sideline, bro. So they all got to be on one fucking page, bro. And once they're on that one page with the experience, I think now if they bring Hugh Jackson, they have over 150 years, probably plus, of coaching in that building. Luke Getsy by himself right here, I think he has how many years of coaching? He has 17 years coaching total in the NFL.
How about our GM? How much experience he has? Shit, a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of football in that, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? Look at Sperano. Sperano's been around the league forever. He has that defense clicking with fucking no big names besides maybe a couple guys, 2 big guys on that team, right? And they're in the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? And then he has all the other guys behind him too. So everybody coming in is gonna be effective.
Homeboy's dead, dude. You mean Spagnola?
Spagnola, yeah, whatever his name is. Oh, Spagnola. It's like all the Mexican names. I would say.
I see what you mean, bro. But to me, it's a good thing, but I just don't want AP to be overwhelmed with something that that guys tell him, well, this. I've never seen that many, advisors in an advisor role for a guy. Do you need that much help, bro? You know what I mean? Or can you do a little bit for yourself? You know what I mean? Because is this you, or is it Marvin Lewis telling you something? Hugh Jackson telling you something? Or Tom Coughlin telling you something?
To be honest, I think Marvin Lewis might give him advice and all that shit, but to be honest, they did a hell of a damn job last year, so I don't think it's gonna be that. We don't need that much advice there, but Hugh Jackson is only going to be, in the ear of a Getsy. That's the only reason why I'm like, I don't know if that's gonna work out too much, just because I don't know how that dynamic would work out, especially with Getsy already being, a guy who's already won an MVP under his tutelage type of shit.
That's what I'm doing too, Gabe. I'm second guessing. Getsy. Why you need an advisor?
That's what I'm saying. I don't think even. That's why I'm saying that. I don't even think. I think that Hugh Jackson knows kind of shut up. I think that Hugh Jackson news type of kind of like when it kind of went mute for a little bit after the Getsy hiring. So I don't know how much truth there is to that. How much truth there is to it now? You know what I mean?
That's the way I feel. If you need Hugh Jackson to be this and such advisor, an offensive advisor, how do you feel about Getsy?
True.
It's like a second hand. Do you trust Getsy's calling? But you need Hugh Jackson to do it too. I just think if you're an offensive coordinator, you should be calling the plays and know what's
exactly why I don't think he should be hired anymore. That's what I was saying earlier. Like, if it was a guy that's unexperienced and maybe being an offensive coordinator and all of that shit, then maybe you bring him in. You know what I mean? That's when you really, really want to bring in a guy like that. But now that's like, you don't want to do that to a young offensive coordinator, because you're kind of showing them that you don't really have that much. I don't know, man. It's just kind of like, I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want that over my shoulder.
Yeah.
You don't want You don't want a decorated play caller that's been offensive coordinator for many teams for many years
and not successful.
Overdoing.
But then again,
behind your back. Yeah, behind your back.
It's not Getsy's choice, though. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's not even Getsy's choice. So at the end of the day, does Mark Davis have one of all these guys have? And Mark Davis does sound like a guy that does want to have all of those bodies in the building, just because he wants to have, to him, it feels to me like he's the type of guy that he just wants all the experience he wants, and because of all of the fuck ups that he's kind of maybe blamed on himself, he kind of wants to maybe have all the experience in the building now. So that way, at the end of the day, he can't really the blame can't get put on him, because he put as much experience out there as possible. But at the end of the day, does that hurt him? Does that end up backfiring sometimes too? You know what I mean? Because it could be like that shit. Too many chefs, in the kitchen, too many chiefs, not enough Indians, that type of shit. You know what I mean? So, we'll see how that dynamic works out, though. But at the end of the day, I don't think that Hugh Jackson. I don't think he should be sought after anymore. much
That's what they're
anymore.
saying.
You know what I mean?
Eugene's saying that possibly a consultant. You know what I mean?
I don't mind that, but as a assistant to like the offensive coordinator type shit, like I can't see that shit like being actually.
That's a job, bro. That's a job. You know, a coaching job that for your offensive coordinator that's behind his back saying, Getsy be there. Well, if I make the wrong call, if I don't call a good game, I got Hugh Jackson behind me that could take my job.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't want that.
No, but
you know, that's just bringing up negative shit for the next season coming up, and I don't want that to happen. But it might be a good thing, bro. Maybe them two blend together great. I've been on teams that had co-coordinators, you know, and it worked out. You know, two coordinators doing the same thing.
Well, then I think overall, when you really, really look at it, you know, Gravy, like,
but never in the pros.
AP took a team with no offensive coordinator, no head coach, no general manager, right? And the team that somebody else built and put it together. So I think he already has the idea and identity of what he wants the teams and what he's placing these people in certain situations to where he's gonna be like, I need you for this. That's all I need you for. He's already the identity of the team. He's already putting that culture into it. You see what I'm saying? So now that he's doing that, what's going to happen is everyone's going to fall into place and fall into line. That's all it is. It's just putting good people around you. You need to be successful. You got to put good people around you. Now, I don't think that anyone's going to have the last say. He's the offensive coordinator. Patrick Graham is his defensive coordinator. And then everybody else is going to fall on the wayside. You know what I mean? And then, you know, it's going to be funneled through him. So I think looking into it like that much, even if he does come, I don't think it's going to be that much to where he's going to have implemented. You know what I mean? I think he's going to run his scheme and he's just going to pass it down. Now, one thing that they can do is because of the experience that they got, they can have coaches that they know that are coming up, or they know certain people because they have connections in the NFL and in college. Hey, this is a good fucking offensive line coach. Hey, that's another good linebackers coach. We got another good guy. So this is just going to bring people up. This is just a start. It's like a soft opening in a sense. You get all the right people that you need there, the main people there to get it all going. And then once they go, they'll just kind of separate and put other people in place. It's just the way it goes, bro. Especially when you're rebuilding. You know what I mean? Look at what McDaniels did. And I hate to bring it up, but he brought all the fucking Patriots that weren't on the Patriots no more, right? So he brought his team. This is just his team. And it's better that he brought this team. He's not bringing in the Raiders didn't bring in a fucking first-time general manager. They brought a guy that has experience. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So and then McDaniels didn't have no offensive coach or anything. Like, he was the head coach. He was the offensive coordinator. He was a game planner. Like, obviously that doesn't work. So it's better to have that instead of the opposite. You see what I mean? Because it failed for him. And these guys are probably telling them, hey, you're gonna fuck up if you don't do this, and third. Bring them in. Now, if he was just bringing in all kinds of the same like-minded player, like, oh, you're offensive coordinator, you're assistant offensive coordinator. No. Everybody has their roles, and then Getsy's gonna bring in his guys too. You see what I mean? Because we already got Bennett. But he's gonna bring in his assistants and his quarterback coach. You see what I mean? So
how would you feel in your job security if all these offensive guys that are from the Hugh Jackson tree were put out there? And it wasn't like it really you have to ask Hugh Jackson, well, what do you think about this guy?
Well, he's not going to.
It should be, then what is Hugh Jackson doing there?
Consultant.
Well, then, like I asked you, how good? If I'm an offensive coordinator, and I need consulting, how would you feel about your job security? Your job is in doubt. I would think my job is in doubt.
Who said that Hugh Jackson is going to be his consultant?
No, but wait, but like at the end of the day though, too, like we can't. That shit, that like.
But I think we're putting too much on
that shit. Like that shit. No, we can't even worry about that shit. That shit, like.
Yeah, what is his role just for
like, hey, sometimes, you know, it's not good to have somebody looking over the shoulder. But at the end of the day, like, hey, we gotta be prepared. You do gotta prepare yourself also too. So you gotta weigh your options. You know, like Getsy was just fired. You know what I mean? So like it's not like I understand that he's he worked with Rodgers and all that shit, but he is coming off of a firing. You know what I mean? So it's like it's not like he's he's being promoted from another team or something like that. But he does have experience, so I do give him that and all that shit. But he is being fired, so it's like we do kind of like, hey, job security is like, but you gotta roll with the punches out there. You know what I mean? You gotta just fight through that pressure, that adversity. You know what I mean? That like he just got to like not look over his shoulder and just call. Do the best he can. For a reason. Like, because at the end of the day, nobody can control that but Mark. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, nobody can control about hiring an extra person but Mark. As much as Getsy even might want to be like, hey, I don't want a guy over my shoulder. You know what I mean? Like, Mark at the end of the day is gonna have the last say. So that's why I was saying, like, I think Mark wants to have he wants to have as much as like, kind of wipe his hands clean and be like, hey, I put everybody I needed to in the building. You know what I mean? Like, I went to go get a guy that's experienced at a GM. I went to go get an experienced offensive coordinator. You know what I mean? I hired the guy you guys wanted at coach. You know what I mean? Like, I even got him all his staff that he wanted to, like, and his advisors that he wanted. You know what I mean? So, like, at the end of the day, I think Mark just wants to be like, clean his hands. So I don't know. At the end of the day, I do think that maybe Hugh, that if AP or more of the staff kind of maybe bangs the table for him and shit. You know what I mean? I think that he might get hired, but I don't see a need for it. That's for sure. At this point, I don't see a need for it.
Every job, every company, every place that you go, it doesn't matter if you're a truck driver, it doesn't matter if you're a football coach, it doesn't matter if you're a software engineer, it doesn't matter if you're a fucking surgeon. There's always going to be somebody above you, below you, and someone's going to try to take your spot, bro, no matter what it is. There's only a certain amount of jobs in the NFL for certain coaches. There's only 1% of all these college players that actually get to play in the NFL. You know what I mean? So you got to really look at it. There's always going to be someone looking for your job or someone to replace you if you don't do the job that you're supposed to do. So the thing is, though, that pressure's always going to be there. So of us really looking at it like, oh, well, if he comes in, then it's this. No, they're there for the experience. Hugh doesn't want to be on the sidelines all the time. Guarantee you that. Marvin Lewis ain't going to be on the sidelines all the time. Guarantee that. Maybe at the beginning when we start to warm up or whatever, not. But there's going to be certain players on the field, certain coaches on the field, and other people are going to disperse to where they need to be. It's a part of an organization. You know what I mean? And he's just building a team, bro. That's all it is. Now, if he turns around and doesn't bring Hugh Jackson in and brings fucking Dirty Low in there and says, hey, you're going to be my fucking da-da-da.
Dirty Low!
What's your experience? And then you're going to be pissed off because I don't have experience.
Number one offense in the NFL, bro.
Right, yeah. No. Number two.
Nah. But see, your analogy with the truck driver is great. But say like you were driving that truck, right? And then you got some dude sitting on your other seat telling you where to go, when to turn right, take this shortcut, do this and that when you want to do things your way.
But look, you got to understand, Getsy's not going to come in here. We're doing it. No. This is going to be the plan. This is what I want you to do. Implement this, da-da-da, yes, no. He still has to answer to AP.
But what if Hugh Jackson says, nah, I think we should do it this way, and then AP goes with him? Would you get upset?
Then you know what? Then you got a boss.
Would you get upset?
Bottom line, Grady, if I have a boss, I'm gonna be like, no, hey, I'm gonna go clean this bathroom like this. No. You clean this one and this one, okay?
But you're the boss. He's not. No one's the supervisor here. Getsy's the offensive coordinator. Why does he need an offensive assistant for him?
So you're telling me that he doesn't have an assistant already?
He has a quarterbacks coach.
Okay,
wide
so
receiver coach,
whatever.
To mesh all that together. He doesn't need an assistant wide receiver. There are those guys, but they're young guys waiting to be.
So you would rather have a young. So you'd rather have a young guy than a guy that has experience.
They're naming these guys as advisors, as an advisor. Okay, to me, if I was an offensive coordinator and I had a guy that's been in the league for 30-something years behind me, of course, AP is going to trust his judgment because he's done it before.
I think we're looking too deep into this, bro. I think, to be honest with you,
one mistake that Getsy makes, he's gonna contradict himself and second guess, and that's problems when you're playing football. If you second guess yourself, you're gonna have problems.
I think you're putting too much onto it.
Then why are they doing it?
No, I just
There's
think
not even nothing saying that he is doing it.
I think if it does or it doesn't happen,
why is AP doing it?
No, I think if it does or it doesn't happen, if Getsy as an offensive coordinator can't worry about that shit.
Yeah.
He needs to do his job and like if he's gonna be the offensive coordinator moving forward, no matter what, no matter if like there's noise around the building, like that's what offensive coordinator needs to go out there and do. Like it doesn't matter if you're gonna lose your job tomorrow, you still got a coach the same. You know what I mean? So it's like I understand, you know, that there shouldn't be an assistant. You know, I understand that there shouldn't be an assistant, but like even if there is, Getsy as the new offensive coordinator, like he needs to go in there and be like, you know, with he needs to go in there with some confidence, some swag himself, like, and be like, I'm not gonna need this dude. Yeah. My offense is gonna run smooth with this group of guys, so I'm not even gonna need this dude. You know what I mean? My offense is gonna run so smooth that, you know, I'm gonna do enough. You know what I mean? So like, Getsy doesn't need to worry about that shit and just needs to, like, you know, take care of business himself. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, let the chips fall where they may. And hey, if they want to, if ownership wants to end up hiring fucking Hugh, then so be it, dog. But like, you as the new offensive coordinator, that's your fucking title. You got to go out there and just do your job and say fuck them, fuck whoever's an assistant to me. This is my job.
Regardless of whatever, because AP is hiring these people, right? Regardless of whatever, AP is hiring whoever he's putting in charge or whatever he's doing, whoever he's picking up, he's having a conversation with Telesco. Telesco's, okay, let's do this. All right, we're going to do this. Cool, let's do this. All right, so there is a collaboration no matter what. You know what I mean? But what the thing is all going to filter to fucking AP. AP makes the decision and then goes from there. So that's all it is. That's what it's going to be.
It might not be nothing, bro. It might be nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think it is.
Exactly.
I don't think it is. But you know what I do think it is? It's time for me to get the fuck out of here. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking. We've been on for about 2 hours.
Day.
Yeah. But
in the rain.
Yep. It's been raining all day too. I've been in and out too.
No has to go mow his lawn in the rain.
I gotta go mow my lawn on the moon. I gotta go
water my plant. I gotta go water my plants.
Right. You gotta go water the plants.
I gotta make sure my sprinklers are up.
You gotta go to make sure my sprinklers are timed right now.
Yeah. You gotta go make sure your trees don't float.
Hey, dog. But for real, no joke aside, dog, anybody who out there in the fucking bad parts of this rain, dog, like where there's flooding, you know, San Diego. I've seen some parts of fucking San Bernardino, even fucking not as bad, but you know, just fucking it's just crazy everywhere, dog. And be safe out there in those motherfucking puddles, dog, because there's puddles everywhere, some hidden puddles everywhere. Like, but yeah, it's crazy out there, dog. There was a big ass puddle in the fucking middle of the freeway and on the 710 freeway this morning. It's just crazy everywhere. Be careful out there in this fucking rain.
I want a mock draft already.
After the Super Bowl, bro. We're not doing no mock drafts until after the Super Bowl and all that shit's over. So yeah, I'm not even, and maybe one fucking mock draft, bro. I'm not gonna be mock drafting.
We still need to do fucking. We need to still have free agency to end mock drafts. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We
need to wait for free agency because they won't really know the holes that we need. You know what I mean? The holes. There's some holes in this. Now we'll really know some. We'll really need. You know, know what positions we really need to fill after free agency. You know, because when we do go out and get a caliber like a Chris Jones or Leonard Williams or something like that, then we don't need to draft the fucking DT, right? We don't need to draft anything at defense at that point. You know what I mean? Because you know we could maybe draft late some corners or something like that, but at that point, you know, like we just need to see what we're gonna do in free agency. Even if we go out and get like a Leonard Williams and maybe some offensive linemen with that, you know what I mean, with the extra money that we're not gonna have to pay. Like it's not that much extra money, but you know what I mean, because Leonard Williams is still, no matter what, like all of those defensive tackles are gonna cost a lot of money. Chris Jones is gonna cost the most money, but none of those guys are gonna come cheap. So like that's why if you are gonna have to end up spending that extra money to get the top guy out there, they might as well do it. You know what I mean? Because none of those guys are gonna come cheap, no matter what. Like I know we say, oh, we let's go out and get Leonard Williams. Let's go out and get, fucking Christian Wilkins. Let's go out and get this other guy. But those guys are still going to want to get paid, dog. And they're not going to get paid that much less than fucking Chris Jones because the market, that's just what the market does nowadays. You know what I mean? Chris Jones might go out and get $35 million a year. Those guys might get, the second best guy might get 30. The third best guy might get 27. Somewhere along those lines and shit like that, dog. So even though they're gonna get paid less, they're still gonna get paid bank. You know what I mean? So,
but if you Raiders better pay him 36. The Raiders better pay his ass.
If you get any of those guys, that's just fucking,
that 95 will look dope in black. That 95 will look dope in black, bro.
Yeah. But then we could do some fucking, mock drafts after we know like what positions we actually need in the draft. You know what I mean? Because then we're gonna see if we don't go after anybody in free agency and quarterback, then we know we're gonna fucking do everything we can maybe to fucking trade up.
Yep. Well, guys, thank you guys for pulling up, man. We will be live Thursday night at 8:00, man. Well, like I said, we're always live on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sunday nights. 8:00, and then I don't know when Gabe wants to go live. Gabe goes live on Fridays or Saturdays. But we're live, man. So make sure when you subscribe, hit the notification bell. So once we go live, you'll get the notification that we're live. And subscribe to RaiderNationLive, Coach Gravy, and at Renegade 420. Thank you guys for pulling up, man. Be thankful for what you do got, what you don't. Don't drink and drive. And like we always leave the show on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Raider!